back to the back corner. Here I am with the drunken dream, and it might go something like this. Oh, I lost my good job at the buildings when my boss done a runner one night. I was owed a month's pay when the hair ran away, and that's why I went in the skite. I was drinking all night up in Shercock till the barman would serve me no more. And when I tried to recite at the end of the night, they threw me outside the front door. So there I was standing in Shercock, and an old but I was trying to write. I was there all alone, a long way from home, on a cold blustery winter's night. Yeah, on a wild blustery cold winter's night. Oh, I saw an old farmer bump starting a van, and inquired where I might find a bed. And old mother said, "You can jump in with me and sleep with my ass in the shed." When he opened the stable, the door I fell through, glad of a roof for my head. And with my drunken old head I lay down beside Ned, and this is a dream that I had. Oh, I dreamt I'd been home for a gathering where many had come from across the foam. Away for years, there were hugs, smiles and tears as we gathered to welcome them home. Yeah, as we gathered to welcome them home. Paddy Riley had returned to Ballyjamstoff when he married the Rose of Tralee. Yeah, he'd signed in the dole and went round selling coal with a turfman that came from Ardee. Then we all went up to Lanigan's ball, where Davy Crockett was minding the till. Phelan McHugh got Jordan was barred along with the Bowtitty Quill. Prisha, the stripper, was freezing. She'd a permanent tip on her nose. Her fingers were numb and so was her bum, as some old boy ran away with her clothes. Yeah, some old boy ran away with her clothes. Paddy Mulligan had walked from the Prome with pride, his feet all blistered and sore. But Rosie McCann got a lift in a van from a girl called Alice who was living next door. Sweeney had slipped a disc in his back when dancing with Norring Bond. Now he can't milk his cows or feed his sows or plough the rocks of Bond. And Tom Dooley stood round with his head hung down as he walked the streets in the rain, and at 105 Joe Hill was there, alive and courting young Nancy Spain. Yeah, him alive and courting young Nancy Spain. Now Phil the flute there was dejected, as McNamara had sacked him from the band. It was Molly Malone he'd been seen with alone, with his favourite wee flute in her hand. Then a cock crowed in the morning, and the rooster came into the yard. Me then half awake, burping and farting, was but bewildered and still half jarred. When on to my chest lay down Ned's head, and he gave me the fright of my life. And with Ned's long ears and 2 eyes full of tears, he reminded me of my pain and strife. Yeah, he reminded me of my pain yet my head was still busted and sore. My throat was so dry I thought I would die when a saucepan came under the door. Well, I drank from the clear coloured cocktail and it brought a fine glow to my cheeks. Then the old farmer said, that saucepan's for Ned, as constipated he has been for weeks. Yes, constipated he has been for weeks. Well, it didn't take long to start freeing me whole, and out of the stable I flew. I was doubled in pain when crouched in the rain. Yeah, believing my dream was true. Yeah, me believing my dream was true. Now some might think that I'm spoofing, or others might say I'm a liar. Well, I got medicated on my way home, and I sure know I'm not lying. And I can show you the bill from the vet in Coot Hill.